Good morning, students. I am Kamal Nath, and now today I am going to introduce you a poem. I welcome you all in the class of English. You have already read two chapters, two stories, and today you will enjoy a poem titled Maps. That is the third chapter in English, Maps. Student, you all are aware what is map. I am talking the same maps you have read in geography, in even history, even in social science. You draw map to locate place, a country, forest, or rivers, plains, plateaus, to show and locate different things, different places. What is the significance of the maps? Here, the poetess, whose name is Dorothy Brown Thompson. Dorothy Brown Thompson, who is a poetess from America. This poem is composed by the poetess Dorothy Brown Thompson. She has explained this poem in a very interesting way. We all are really explaining, giving importance of the things all around us, but we have never really focused and seen what will be the importance of the map. Here you see how she pays the contribution of her maps in her life. Here the poem that is here, let me first once read, and after that I will tell you the contents. What is the contents? What is the theme of the poem? That will help you to understand the message, the importance, how the poetess explains you the importance of maps in our life. The poem is like this: high adventure and bright dream. Maps are mightier than they seem. Ships that follow leaning stars, red and gold of strand bazaars. Ice flows hid beyond all knowing, plains that ride where winds are blowing. Train maps, maps of wind and weather, road maps taken all together. Maps are really magic wands. Maps are really magic wands for home staying vagabonds. Vagabonds, very interesting word. You have read in the last class, vagabond, a person who wanders from one place to another, and they have not permanent house, fixed place to stay. Where they like to stay, they are staying, and they just wander from one place to another. Here, I have read the poem, but the interesting content, the theme which this poem contains, let us know about that. In this poem, the poetess tells about the map, significance of maps, how much information, how much significant information maps store in itself. And the author signifies the features of the information stored by the maps. Today, you are searching on the Google Maps which places you have to go, and that guides you, the map guides you, leads you. You don't have to ask anyone. Where is that place? What is the location? The line is guiding you. You are driving your vehicle. You are going on foot. You are reaching to your destination without trouble. See the importance of map to any part of the world. We are not talking to your city, to your place, to any part of the world, any corner of the world. You take the help of map. There are different kinds of map. You have world maps, national maps, regional maps, and what kinds of map you need, you require for your use, what is your purpose, where to go, what information you have to get. According to that, we use the maps, different kinds of maps. So, here also, in this poem, that is here composed by Dorothy Brown, the poetess signifies the features of the information stored in the maps. What kind of information, how much information we get from the maps of various purposes, for various uses. The poetess has stated, the poetess has told, narrated that although maps look so small, it looks really so small, it is not very large in a scale, yet the information they store or they give us is too large. The map is so small, the scale is too small. Sometimes you are measuring the scale on the map of 1000 kilometer by only the distance of 1 centimeter, even here less than that. But it gives the information of here 1000 kilometers, 100 kilometers. That is the scale. You know what is the scale of the map. According to that you are drawing. So the author has stated that although maps look not so large in scale, yet the information they store or give is too large than their actual scale. Whatever scale is on the map and what information it gives is so many times multiplied the information. The scale on the map is too small, but the information it gives is so large, so big. They show mighty mountains, big mountains, chain of mountains, so different lakes and oceans, and the passage of sea travel, the route of sea travel. Maps. How can you reach to any mountains, to certain air part of the mountains, to different lakes, oceans, and the passage of sea travel, which way you can travel easily in a short way. This is what we get the information from the map. It is the map which guides us, helps us. What will be the safer way? What will be the shortest way? And we go to our destination, we reach to our destination taking help of the maps. Maps even tell us about weather of any region, particular place, particular region, particular state, country. Some region has ice. We know some region has ice while some has string winds. Maps also indicates different traveling routes. Mostly that we are just using the maps for the purpose of traveling. When we are going from one city to another, one place to another, to any hill station, to any other city, to other country, we use maps. And that is what? Which maps? That is train maps. There, that is train maps. That is air maps, road maps. These are different kinds of maps which help us to go to our destination, to the place where we want to go. Indeed, maps store a lot of information, different kinds of information. What? In what way? The poetess has indeed described very well that it looks really small. We are going to really make any adventure, high adventure. We have really a bright dream. Maps are mightier than they seem. The maps look very small. On one page you can display the map of the whole world, whole globe. And you can locate the countries, the continent. How small it looks, but it gives a large information of the globe, information of entire world. Indeed, it has great importance. And so the poetess describes here about the contribution of maps, and it tells how much information, how much rich information the maps store in itself, and guides us whenever and whatever we want from it. Either we have to go to any other country, to other city, we have to go to some certain river, you fix. As you are fixing on the mobile, yes, I want to go to this place. Now you are guided by a dark line, and just you go follow that way, the very shortest way it will show you, and you can reach there without any problem. So it is so significant, so important for us. You are drawing the maps, you are locating on the maps great mountains, rivers, plains, forests, plateaus, continents, everything. You are locating, you are said. You are locating in your country different rivers, the capital of different states. And this is what the map is so helpful for us. You have today learned the maps, its importance, and I will explain you the poem line wise next day. Till then, you will underline the words that you feel is difficult for you. I will explain next day while explaining line wise the poem, and then we can discuss its exercise further. Thank you very much, student. Thank you very much joining the class, listening carefully about the maps, its significance, its importance, and how it helps us in our life day to day. Thank you very much.